Good morning. Good morning. I'm trying to get this thing I had dropped down here on the floor. Drove my dad up here to the food line again. He gonna get the same as he always do. Get my son to school. I'm trying to see. I don't know if my dad, he probably going out after that, but most times I'll be at that. Do the house, do my reading and study unless I have to order some equipment for a job or can go out. I try to stay in my own line and taking the advantage of the time available to do certain things I need to do. I was having a conversation with my son, and I'm proud of him because he's been wanting to get baptized. We've been talking about a program, set up this stuff. I got to fill out the paperwork and stuff today so we can get baptized at our church that we joined right before COVID. And he's happy. He's proud of that. So that'll be going on next weekend, and just trying to enjoy the moments in life and be happy with everything that every door that God opens up for us. You know, I was telling my dad sometimes it's the older generation don't know how to adjust to change, and he doesn't like to trying to teach him how to do new things, and I understand why, because they're so programmed into doing certain things their way. So some things is you don't want to go crazy trying to teach them how to do things easier, but you try to explain to them there's an easier way. And I see that they have some of them still focus on certain things, or they reflect on certain things they went through in their past, which is past trauma for the military. Some of the stuff they went through while they were in service. Some of them say they were mistreated and overlooked, and they come home and they take it out on some of the civilians. I don't feel like that's right. But my dad he went through a lot of hurt and let down. Even when it came down with him in politics, certain positions he thought he was going to be able to move up in. I remember I watched him write a whole acceptance speech one day when I was down here. And then when we got there, they didn't even acknowledge him. So he was hurt about that. And sometimes it's the reason why he played the game he does when he gets in his little political roles, position that he's involved in. I don't take it lightly, but that's something he really enjoys. But I told him, even when it comes down to certain things, like I say, Europe they rewrote history. When they rewrite their history, I can't not rewrite history. They rewrote the Constitution. And America's not too far from behind it, from doing the same thing. Donald Trump is really making progress, and he's breaking the mold and barrier for all the races, because felonies affect all races. It does. So he's giving all races, anyone that that's a felony put on their record, hope. And that's what it's going to take. Change is really what's going to change the world. It's going to take some type of change. So he's in good position. I told my dad, the Constitution is going to have to be rewrote eventually in order to make up the world a better place for the next generation, for centuries to come. Taking the old Constitution, which is good, it's there to note, and it's going to always, forever. It's like fine art. It's never going to change. It's going to be there. But taking history to make history or rewrite history is okay. But embracing change and adapting to the new ways of the world, the new world order, is what's history's gonna be made. If you understand what I was saying by taking history to rewrite history is okay, but embracing change, that's when history is made. So that came out clear at that time. I just try to hope that everyone, like I said, the new world orders will come into place. Even other countries, even when it comes down to being a Christian, I didn't realize it, but I was reading one of the books, one of the Bibles I got, the Global Impact Bible, Christianity was actually one of Russia's. They accepted one of their main religion for their country. Was it 908? No, 980. I think it was 980 or 1015. You know how long ago that was? You know how long ago that was? And they accepted that to be their main religion for Russia. That was crazy. I read it in that text last night. That was so long ago. But for them to embrace that for their main religion for the whole country, it's the same thing the United States is eventually going to have to do and really follow that Bible word for word. At the end of the day, all these other religions are looking for Jesus to represent one person, one race. When it's Jesus is actually everything. That spirit is a spirit. You can't see it. It's like air, but it can reveal itself to you in human form. It can transform into anything. And I've been in environments where I've seen it happen right in front of my very eyes. People, in the Bible, like I said in the Bible, it said it made the donkey talk. I don't know why people don't believe he can't transform into anything else and make it do the same. Like I say, it's a very, very important that people get into their word, read that Bible, and follow it word for word. Like I tell my son, the only thing a person really needs in life is the Bible. They're going to need a dictionary, any other book they want, or anything they want to read or research upon. If you got the willpower, and you got a good prayer life with God, and you read that Bible, anything that you can't figure out yourself, God will reveal it to you. Especially if you stay prayed up and connect, ask God to ask you. I don't even know if you ask Him if it's about a certain thing you can't figure out. He's gonna reveal it to you. And you all just, like I say, you all be blessed. Get into that word, feed your spirit, man, just as much as you do your natural. And don't let anything stand in your way. For real, y'all be blessed. Be encouraged, feed that spirit, man, just as you do that natural. And make history of your own. Because I try to live my life like I want my own book written in the Bible one day, many, 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 many years from now. But I would like to live my life according to how I would want a book of my life written in the Bible, with all the flaws and all. That's what's made me strong. Y'all be blessed, be encouraged, get into your word, feed your spirit, man, just as much as you feed your natural. Soon as my dad, we about to drive. I'm about to drive straight to school, and I gotta go back home. He's going to his sister's house tonight and tomorrow, and then we'll be working on his baptism and stuff next week, and go from there. Y'all be encouraged. Be blessed.